Janelle from the HR, best squad. Every single view, no one can take guard. Vision of the crew, unstoppable in your face. All I say, we speak the truth.
Jobber Nation! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Sir Wilkins of the Jobbertears podcast. Janelle from HR is on her way, she's fashionably late, her being a Virgo. And it's raining and pouring out here in the Northeast. But I got my brother here, Mr. Black, in the building. But we got a special guest. We got a man that's strong, that's powerful, and he's actually charismatic. I watched a lot of his videos.
Very.
We got the man himself, Muscle Man Malcolm, in the building.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Muscle Man Malcolm, welcome to the Jobbertears podcast.
What's up, bro? How's it going?
I'm living. I'm here.
Yes, sir. That's good. That's good.
So what's going on, man? What's going on? How did you like? Let's start with a little love. How did you like Jobber Slam?
Yo, that show was good. Like that's what I've only been to a few like New York, New Jersey wrestling shows, and I'll put that top 3 all time.
Oh, we like how that sound. We like how that sound, B. We like how that sounds.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a good show. You also do some more of them though. You also do some more.
Oh, there's more coming.
Oh,
there's more coming. There's more coming, baby. There's more coming.
Let me get my charger.
Hell yeah.
So, my brother's on his way to get his charger. You said this is one of the first New York, New Jersey shows you came to.
Yeah.
We're going to learn a little bit about you today, but we're also going to talk some wrestling news with you, get your opinion on things. I think you got some good opinions. So let's start it off first. Where are you from? Let the audience know a little bit about you, Mr. Muscle Man Malcolm.
Yeah. I'm from the DMV. I'm from Washington, D.C. Washington. I come to New York every now and then for a little bit of wrestling, just to see what's going on up in the scene up there. But,
okay.
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. If y'all don't already know, the greatest wrestling YouTuber that ever lived, Muscle Man Malcolm. But they already know that.
So, who are your current favorite wrestlers? Let's give me a top 5 real quick. Just start it off. Let the people know where your mind is at when it comes to wrestling.
Oh, okay. Top five. All right. I'm gonna hit you with number 5 first. I gotta go with John Cena. That's my all-time childhood favorite. I can't not like John Cena.
Wait. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 22.
No wonder.
Yeah.
No wonder.
Yes, sir.
I got mad questions because usually a lot of people we talk to is around our age, later 20s, early 30s, sometimes in their 40s. Just to see, because our guys was obviously the Stone Colds, the Rocks, the Jericho. To see that somebody that we meet to have John Cena, to grow up with John Cena, like, what makes you a fan of his?
Like what? Like why do I like Cena?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like, he came out with like an 8-bit T-shirt when I was like 8, and I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. It was like the dopest thing.
I was loving that
Exactly.
8-bit shirt.
Yeah, the minute I saw that, it was like the coolest thing in the world to me. Then like he rapped his own theme song, so that was tough. He ran to the ring. I thought he was in the military for the longest. Like, apparently he wasn't. But yeah, he did all that. He had a dog tags. I thought this man was in the military, but it is what it is. But Cena was just a guy. He's just a guy.
Cena's that dude, man. Cena's that dude.
Hell
So
yeah.
what's 4?
4. I gotta go with Diana Purrazzo.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I love Impact Wrestling, love women's wrestling, so I definitely love Diana Purrazzo. She's probably the best non-WWE women's wrestler right now, like easily.
I give you that.
Easily.
There's no denying that.
Then number 3, I gotta put Roman Reigns. I mean, like he's Roman Reigns. Like it's an easy pick, but like it's Roman Reigns. Like you can't put him in if you don't have him in your top 5, you don't know wrestling at all. So it gotta be Roman. Number two, I'm gonna give it that to Bianca Belair, without doubt, the best women's wrestling champion in the business right now. And then number 1, gotta go with the Redeemer, Miro from AEW, TNT champion. Love the gimmick. Love it.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow, your list is super unique. Just to hear your list alone, like again, I'm supposed to hear the traditional Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, the stuff that we grew up to hear, like Mero, Yana Peraza. Like, wow, your list is very okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, I watch a lot of wrestling. I watch just about everybody, so gotta keep it a little versatile.
So, who are some of the guys that you like from the Indies?
From the Indies, I don't know. Everybody just keeps getting signed all the time. But right now, Darius Carter is definitely my guy. I love Darius Carter. But also, I gotta give a shout out to Mr. Grimm, Hitman for Hire. That's also my dude, homie. So yeah, Mr. Grimm.
That's your man.
Yeah, that's my man. So I gotta give Mr. Grimm the credit also.
Nah, I fucks with the list, B. I fucks with the list heavy on this one. This list, it's a solid list, B.
Solid.
So let's talk wrestling. Let's talk current events and everything.
Wait. Backtrack this. I always want to ask you this. What made you start your YouTube channel?
Oh, okay. So when I was 13, I moved to DC for the first time because I'm from Virginia Beach, but I moved up to DC and I had nothing to do. I had all these wrestling figures. I was watching like a couple dudes on YouTube, Animation, Grimm's Toy Show, and I was watching them play with the wrestling figures and stuff. So I was like, all right, I'm about to do that. So I started doing that for a minute. Eventually switched to do more like fitness type stuff, and then went back to wrestling because like fitness videos are kind of boring to me. So yeah, I don't know. I just vlog a lot. I like to interview wrestlers, and I like to mess with wrestlers too. So I'm trying to join certain promotions right now, but it ain't working for some reason. Yeah, I did some vlogging stuff at your guys' show too. It's on YouTube right now.
We watched it. It was good shit. It was good shit, man.
It was good. Come on, man. So I remember that one of the how I came across your videos. It was you did a video rating your fan experience with different wrestlers. Why you stop doing that?
Actually, no reason. I just feel like I just did it, so I didn't need to do it again. Yeah, that's really it. I just already did it once. I didn't feel like I needed to do it more than once.
Man, that was a plain ass answer. I expect like an epic, I was a journey, niggas said nah.
Get it, don't need to do it again.
Okay. Go ahead, Sir Wilkins.
No, so what are you thinking about the current releases going on right now? What are your thoughts about everything that's going on right now in WWE?
I'm not surprised because they hired so many guys in the last couple of years trying to make sure like AEW didn't get them, that like it was about time that they release people, but also you don't want to see people get fired either. Because like we have that much talent, it looks like they're signing just about everybody, which is good for them, obviously. But like if you're WWE, you want the elite of the elite, and not saying those guys aren't elite, but it's like you got to have a limit on your roster, and you just had too many people. So it's like you need to cut people, but y'all shouldn't have hired that many people to begin with because y'all just going to fire them because you weren't going to use all of them.
Bars. So why Muscle Man Malcolm?
Yo, John Cena actually gave me the name. Like he actually gave me my whole YouTube name.
Really? Explain that.
Yeah, dead ass. So like I went to this autograph signing in 2014. It was up in Philly. It was one of those Comic Cons, and I brought like a workout glove that I was gonna have Cena sign because like he's the reason I started working out and shit. So I gave it to him, and he just looked at it. He's like, Muscle Man Malcolm, and then just signed it. I'm like, shit, that works. I'm using that. I'm about to use that shit. And then I just went with it.
Shout out to John Cena for giving you the name.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool dude.
Wow. So your childhood favorite wrestler gave you a name. Yo.
Yeah, no, I mean, some people say, like, don't meet your heroes or whatever. I say do it because it gives you a YouTube name. Like, it works. It works.
That's fucking hilarious. That is amazing.
Yo, that
is absolutely fucking amazing.
Yeah, no, Cena's the man, bro. He's the man.
So, have you had any bad experiences meeting wrestlers?
I haven't had bad, maybe a little awkward from time to time. So I did a diss track on Xavier Woods when I was like 15. Because like, yeah, I did a diss track on him because I watched too much Rice Gum, so I did a diss track on him. So like he blocked me on Twitter. I don't even know why. I might have said something stupid I had no business saying, to be honest. But like, so I made a diss track on him, and when I met him in person, he kind of looked at me like he knew who I was, but he didn't want to give me the acknowledgement. So I was like, I was like, oh man, it was hella awkward because like I was there to meet Big E, but Xavier just kept staring at me. I'm like, oh man, he knows. He's hip. He's hip.
What? So, okay, though. What was the diss track though?
It was cringe. I mean, like I can't rap. I'm not a rapper, bro. Like it was not good at all. I used like some old Drake beat from like I don't even know what song it was.
Is it on YouTube though?
It is on YouTube. Yeah.
I'm about to find this shit right now, man.
Don't play that. Don't play that for anybody. Like they don't even be hearing that. But like it's something.
Son said he made a diss track at the age of 15 to the Zambia Woods.
Yeah. Oh no, he's about to no, don't pull it up. Don't pull it up.
We about to find this shit.
No, we ain't gotta watch it. How about
what is it called, bro?
No, we ain't gotta watch it. Oh boy, he's actually pulling up. Hey, we ain't gotta hit the play button though. We can just show that it's on the internet.
Nah, B. We gotta hear this. Jobbertears.
Oh boy, I wish I did not say that. Oh, it's legitimately formatted like a Rice Gum video too, like the sad intro, then rap song.
Can you guys see this?
No.
Yeah, that's a thing. Oh boy!
Look at y'all, MalcolmMuscle.
Huh?
Oh boy! I don't know. This ain't me. I don't know who that is. Yeah, you gotta skip a little bit more. I was talking for a minute. I try to extend it. I was making sure I got close to that 10 minutes. Oh boy, man! I haven't seen this since like I made this. Oh boy!
Wow!
Oh, boy.
Wow!
Oh Lord! Oh.
Yo!
Oh no!
It's well shot though. This is well shot.
Lord! The cringe! The cringe!
Highlight reels.
Oh man!
Son.
Oh shit!
Look like a black mom. Wow.
I think we're done with this.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Nah. I ain't gonna front. That is one cool edit video. Son, I gotta give you credit because that was well edited. That was real.
Yeah.
You cut everything like that.
Son, you have a diss track to Xavier Woods, my nigga.
Yeah.
You out here beefing with Xavier Woods. Like, this shit is not... Hi, Janelle from HR. I didn't know you jumped in.
Sideways, mama. Sideways.
Shit. Oh, my God.
There you go.
Oh, my God. Did you see the diss track for Xavier Woods?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Oh, hold on. We'll play it back.
Oh no. Oh Lord.
You can play it for me after. You don't have to play it.
Yeah. You can play it after.
We got you.
Well, what was the inspiration for the diss track? Like, did he sleep with your shorty or something? Like, what happened?
Nah, he just blocked me on Twitter. That's it. Yeah, I wasn't about it. So, yeah.
Nah, you gotta tell the whole story. How you saw him in person and you kind of knew who you were.
Yeah. Okay, so I saw him in person. I was at Access WrestleMania 34, and he kind of just looked at me like he knew who I was, but he wasn't gonna give me the acknowledgement. And like I felt very awkward because I was like,
you guys got beef and no one else.
Yeah, low key, I guess. I guess we ain't cool like that. You know, it is what it is.
So to this day, you still blocked by him?
Can y'all hug it out?
I have no idea. I have a different Twitter account now, so like it really, probably not.
I'm gonna gonna try to dead the beef, B. I'm gonna put you on Twitter together, like, yo, Xavier, give my man another chance, then. He's trying to dead the beef with you, B. He might end up blocking me though.
He probably will, honestly. I mean, like, it's gonna be real.
He's petty like that. He's mad petty. Like, I listen to that podcast, and certain time looking like, yo, Jimmy, why you so petty, son?
Because he's mad smart.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. That PhD.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, he's a smart guy, but you know, it is what it is.
That's fucking hilarious, boy. That made my night. I ain't gonna hold you. That really made my night. Like, the mere fact that you're blocked by Xavier Woods is hilarious to me, and then he made a diss track.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna take that. Like, no.
What was
How many views you have on the diss track?
Probably like, I think 14,000, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's short.
No, it's 17K.
Okay.
Just check.
Oh.
Yeah,
you out here beefing, man. Beefing.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. I mean, not gonna join New Day anytime soon, so.
No, you're not gonna be throwing pancakes. You're not gonna be eating cereal. You're not gonna have a trombone. None of
I don't need it. It ain't working for him, so it's not gonna work for anybody else. It is what it is.
Wow. Okay.
Where's his title? Where's his title? He only got his tag titles.
He has a U.S. title.
Yeah. Where?
Xavier never had a single title ever.
Never.
I'm not sure right now. I think he did. Though.
Never.
Nope.
I mean, he's my first choice in the next King of the Ring, though. So it's okay.
Yeah. Nah.
Wow.
Nah. Maybe Ricochet, but not Xavier.
Not Rico Booty. Oh no.
It's gonna be Ricochet.
Nah, he did it. Yeah.
Nope. Not a single one, and he probably won't get one either. So, I mean, maybe if he goes to NXT, but you know, we'll probably budget cut him.
Yo, if they have heard this and become champion, he'll look right at Calvin like, "It's for you, Malcolm. It's for you."
I'll take it. Shoot, that gives me credibility. I still win.
My man said, "Prove me wrong."
I'd rather be proved wrong and say it on TV. It only gets my name out there.
Sure.
What is your goal?
My goal, become a wrestler. Oh, my main goal. That was a dumb answer to give. Become the NWA champion. That's my main goal.
Really?
Yeah, NWA.
Why?
That's the shit.
Why that championship?
Because the other titles mean nothing without the NWA title. I mean, it's literally the championship in wrestling. Every other belt is actually meaningless without that title. Legitimately.
Explain yourself. We know why, but explain yourself to people who don't know.
About the NWA title, I mean, it's like the original world title of professional wrestling. It's the title that Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, everyone traveled around the world defending. Like, if you were an NWA champion, you were a real world champion in pro wrestling. The WWE championship is cool and all, but like, you ain't the world champion. You're just the territory of the WWE. It ain't the real world title. The NWA title is.
But do you think it's diminished over the years, though?
I don't think it's diminished. I think it's on a smaller stage, but I don't think the title's diminished at all. Because, like, if you look at like what the NWA title stands for, Nick Aldis has been doing what that title has stand for and going around the world. But it's just the fact that NWA as a company isn't necessarily the biggest as it once was. But that doesn't mean it can't happen again.
Who do you think would take the title off of Nick Aldis?
Me.
Well, besides me.
Besides me? I mean, they don't matter, but I would give it to me.
Yo, background is that? I can't hear myself. Whose background is that?
It's not me.
It's not me.
Well, go ahead. Finish.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll give it to Trevor Murdoch. I guess I have no idea, but I don't know his background.
Okay. What you're not gonna do is you're gonna throw random ass NWA people as the next world title holder.
Son said Trevor Murdoch. Out of everybody, Trevor Murdoch. Really?
No, he's the next challenger for the title, NWA 73.
We all know that.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he's not gonna win.
Anything happen in wrestling. You never know.
can't be the tag team champion, and Jinder Mahal went from a jobber overnight to world champion. So you know what?
Yeah, anything can happen. Anything. So Trevor Murdoch will probably be your next champion if he is one. I mean, if you follow the story of the NWA, like it makes sense why he actually would win the title, though. Like if anyone's going to beat him,
but I just don't see Nick losing on not a bigger stage. If that makes sense.
Then what stage would he lose on? It's going to be the NWA's biggest show so far since the Crockett Cup in 2019.
Right, because Crockett Cup 2020 didn't happen, and I was supposed to go, and I was still very upset about it.
Yeah, I was supposed to work at that show, but it didn't happen.
Oh,
I mean, is the Crockett Cup happening this year?
I don't know.
No, it would have already happened.
Yeah, it's like a spring show.
So honestly, Trevor Murdoch could possibly win because just like the one, this is like basically a WrestleMania. If the Crockett Cup's not happening, I gotta go with Trevor. I gotta go with Muscle Malcolm on this one. Like, it is possible.
But do you see him? But the thing about it, Trevor's like he's great and all, but there's a prestige that Nick brought, and would you cut it when like things are just now opening up? Because a good portion of those 100 days, 150 days was like the world was closed down. So we never really got the second half of his title, it was never a real defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the later part. And I understand what everybody's saying. I just don't see them cutting it now. Maybe later down, maybe next year. But it's just Nick has brought this like prestige to the title because it's fucking Nick Aldis. Like I forget he's not that old either. I be forgetting that shit.
Yeah, he's like mid-30s, I think.
He has like at least 8 years on Mickey.
Yeah, definitely.
Younger than her, right?
I think so.
He's younger than her.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what it is? I forget how young he is because I've been watching Nick Aldis since like when Impact was TNA for years. So to find out that he's only like 30 something, I'm looking like, that's it? Like,
that's because he look old.
I mean, he ain't
just call a spade. Like for years, I was like, no, Mickey's younger. No, Mickey got her a young man, had a kid by him, and that's it.
Oh, they have kids?
Yeah, they got a son.
I didn't even know that.
I mean, Mickey's fine as hell, so I don't.
Oh yeah, he definitely shot up the club. Like,
but
I feel like every person that ended up finding their wife at Impact ended up shooting up the club. Is wild.
Have you seen the quality? Like Malcolm got, he's agreeing with us. Respectfully, Muscle Malcolm is agreeing with us.
I ain't gonna front. Like, Impact got some beautiful women over the years.
Question, Malcolm, though. How did you become such a huge fan of NWA?
Yeah.
I've been a fan of NWA for a long time, but like when they brought the company back, that's when I just became a massive like mark over it. I mean, I like looking back at wrestling at like the old times and stuff, and just like learn about what happened. That way, you know what can happen. So I was like huge on Ric Flair and like Dusty Rhodes and their title reigns. So looking back at like what they did, and then hearing about the NWA coming back around the same time, it was like I freaked out like instantly because seeing Billy Corgan a part of it because I was a big TNA guy. Seeing him a part of it, seeing the whole Cody stuff, the whole 7 or 10 pounds of gold series was great. It just felt like watching a movie or a documentary like every single week on the NWA YouTube channel. So it was very easy to get into and watch. So massive respect to them.
Awesome. What were your thoughts when Cody won the title?
It made sense. I didn't like it because like it was predictable, but also I made a video on YouTube where I called it the best match of the decade, which a lot of people didn't agree with because like that's putting it over Taker and Shawn, but I still would. I like the storytelling of the match, and I thought because it was told so perfectly, and because the only thing I didn't like about the storytelling plus match was the finish because it was like a roll up, and that was kind of stupid. But besides the finish of it, It was perfectly told. It felt like an old NWA match. It felt like a big time boxing match with the teams walking out with them at All Out or All In. Yeah, it was just told perfectly to me. So I liked it. I didn't like Cody's title reign at all. He didn't do anything except for just hold it in New Japan and then drop it again at the NWA like 70 show. So that part sucked. But as far as Cody winning it, I thought the moment was correct.
So you're not gonna disrespect Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, B.
I already did.
That was awfully disrespectful.
Yeah, I did.
Awfully disrespectful of the showstopper and the Phenom.
Yeah.
You're disrespecting right now, but it's okay though. You're a guest. You're a guest.
Yeah.
But you know what I was watching last night?
Like,
I
you
was
have to
watching Judgment
understand.
Day, and HBK was wearing them shorts again that he wore in '96,
Mm-hmm.
and it was 2001, and I was just like, why are we still wearing them shorts?
Because they look good on
So
him.
random.
But
They
you
look
gotta
good on him.
understand where it's kind of like the old, like when it comes to rap, right? Since he's not younger than us, is people would say that
Wait, how old
Tupac
is you?
is Biggie.
22.
You're 22. Bless you, or not? You're
I'm
22.
sorry, Caesar. Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
nigga, you just started drinking? Like, what?
My nigga, stop. Yo, he's right here, guy. But so
What? I
you have
just
to
saying.
understand, like you have to understand. Before you came
He
on,
had a whole decade
like
on him.
one of his favorites is John Cena. He watched the rise of John Cena. How we watched the rise of Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. So he's not gonna appreciate Undertaker and Shawn Michaels like we do. So you just gotta
We
take
are
it.
a whole decade ahead of him. That's fine. Like, he is Ruthless Aggression era. We are Attitude era. I get it.
Ruthless Aggression era is one of the, to me, it's one of my favorite eras in wrestling. Everybody knows that. Come on, like it was Attitude Era, but more mature. Like some of the stuff was crappy, but still wrestling WWE. But still, what's the Gresham era? Elimination Chamber, Brock versus Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell match. Come on, Brock versus The Rock. Come on, B. When Brock decimated RVD at the King of the Ring. Come on, come on, Kurt Angle versus Brock. Come on, Big Show versus Brock at the Royal Rumble. Come on. Ruthless Aggression era for me, dog. So I'm with you, Mr. Malcolm. I'm with you. These guys don't appreciate Ruthless Aggression era like us, dogs. They don't. Come on.
No, because I was in college not watching wrestling.
Well, I'm in college watching wrestling. And
What college did you go to?
I go to Mount St. Mary's. It's in Maryland.
What do you study?
Communications, broadcast journalism.
Oh, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. You know, do what you do.
What made you stay in Maryland and not go away for school?
It's like I'm in like the perfect location where I can like go home. That's like an hour and a half because like I'm not trying to like be that far away from home. But also like if I want to go to like Jersey or Philadelphia for a wrestling show to actually do stuff, then it's like an hour, 2 hours of a drive, which is like nothing.
So let me ask you a question.
Like major, like.
Let me ask you a question. How would you hold on during COVID?
Say it again.
How were you holding up during COVID?
Oh, I absolutely hated it. I mean, like being online during classes, it sucks. Like I'm a person that like I need to be in like in a learning environment to actually learn. I can't do that in my house because like I'll get distracted by like a TV, by my phone, something, or anything. But I mean, like it's just one of those things. I mean, Grace didn't drop, so you know, still blessed. But it is what it is.
How was your mental during that time?
The first 2 weeks rough, but everything after that, I mean, I kind of just got the gist of what was going on and kind of just start working on content, start working on grades, and just focusing on myself because what else can you really do during those times but work on yourself?
So what was the moment that you felt that, dang, this is really for me?
Well, like wrestling or like YouTube?
YouTube.
I don't really think I had a moment. I kind of feel like I'm redoing the same moment whenever I put out like a video that I really like. I just filmed a documentary recently on Big Trouble Ben Bishop. That'll be up in a couple weeks. I don't know if you guys know who that guy is. 7 foot tall white dude, really good.
Check that out.
Yeah. I'm kind of just like, I don't know. I feel like those moments when I kind of like redefine what I want to do with my channel, and right now I'm focusing more on like the interviews, focusing more on making like documentaries, And yeah, it's gonna be an interesting fall to say the least. I got a lot of cool stuff lined up.
Looking forward to that, dog. Looking forward to that.
Definitely.
Well, so favorite interview.
Nah,
Good question.
Recently I did one with Sephiroth too, the Usos' little brother. That was yeah, he was a cool guy. Besides that, I've interviewed Nick Aldis like 4 times, I think. So Nick Aldis is always my favorite guy to talk to.
How was he?
He's cool. He's cool. Easy to talk to. Super easy.
Yeah, he's really chill.
You have to be professional. If like you start talking to like you're like his friend, he'll cut you off real quick. But like if you talk to him like you're a professional, he'll give you the best answers possible. And yeah, he said something about Kenny Omega that like got the dirt sheets just going. Cause I asked him to like having like a title versus title match. He went off about how like the AW title is like a trinket. It's only a 2-year-old belt. He has the real belt. And like Fightful picked that up. A bunch of different news sites. It was something.
I mean, do you agree with him?
I agree with what he said. I think obviously the AW title has more like eyes on it, but like I don't think what he said was wrong because his title does mean more. It does have the history, even if it is defended on like a smaller scale nowadays than it once was. But what he said wasn't wrong. It's just maybe like the audience, I guess, will probably it's AEW.
What's the weirdest question you've asked?
I don't think I've asked any too weird questions. I mean, like I did one of like Cricket Wireless, like WWE meet and greet things. I asked Drew McIntyre like what celebrities have like slid into his DMs or something, but he didn't even give a good answer. He said some soccer player, and it was kind of boring. It wasn't even that cool, but yeah, he didn't really give a good answer at all. So it was a little lame.
Why? What do you want? What's the goal outside of wrestling? Because you said you want to wrestle as well and win an NWA title, but what else do you want to do?
Not involving wrestling.
Yeah, not involving wrestling.
Yeah, I just want to go into television. I want to go into like hosting, TV hosting, producing, stuff like that. So that main goal is to do something TV related, but more importantly, wrestling.
Nice.
Who's one person you want to interview within the next year?
I had her on my list, but I think it might happen next week. She's in the NWA. She knows all this very well. And that's all I'll say. No, I didn't say Mickey. You said that.
I just want to know when you get invited to the house, because clearly you the long-lost cousin that they just keep popping up. Like, hey guys.
I mean, like Mickey's from Virginia. I'm from Virginia. Like we just got it like that. So it's.
You basically told yourself right there. But young boy.
Good job, Janelle. Good job, Janelle.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Got me.
I just wanted to know, like, in his mind, who does he think he wants to interview and what kind of content he can get out of them. I didn't think he was going to say Mickey.
Oh, well, I don't think I actually said Mickey. But, okay, so the main interview that I would really want to get right now is, like, I mean, like, honestly, it's Jay Lethal. Like, that's kind of my guy. Like, I really want to interview Jay Lethal. But because I think Jay Lethal is actually, like, realistic to interview. But, like, my interview, like, right now is probably Mark Henry. Because that's also my guy. I love Mark Henry.
Have you met him before, right?
I have met him before. I did like a little bit where I asked him if he was my dad.
You look nothing like
How did that go over?
He liked it. He thought it was hilarious.
You look nothing like him. We look more like Mark Henry than you do, but all right.
You don't know what happened. Maybe I'm just a light-skinned Mark Henry. You never know. You never know.
You still
powerlifting? You have the same birthday. Like,
yeah, I am still powerlifting. I have a meet in November.
Oh, nice. You prepping for it right now? I'm assuming?
Yeah. I'm just doing deadlifts, though. Like, I'm only focused on deadlifts. The goal, honestly, is to break Mark Henry's record.
Oh, well, what's your numbers right now?
Right now, competition-wise, I pull in the 5s, but, like, in the gym right now, I'm pulling the 6s. So, all I need to do is honestly just get my deadlift up to, like, 850 before I turn 25, and I'm solid. And I think I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
My man said before I turned 25.
Wow.
What's your squat and bench like?
Jesus.
My bench is 500. My squat is about, I don't know. It varies. It varies. So I don't want to like give like a lying answer. I'll say 615 right now because it goes up.
Big boy weight. Big boy weight.
Where's this meet at?
The meet's in Frederick, Maryland. You guys might not know where that is, but it's in Maryland.
No, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Janelle does.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have friends in the DMV area, so I do know where it is.
Nice.
It's not a bad drive, so.
What's what?
It's not a bad drive.
Okay. Yeah.
What weight class are you in?
Super heavyweight. Yeah, big fella.
Yeah, those are some super heavyweight numbers, B.
Yeah.
The one thing I am proud of, because I used to powerlift too.
Okay.
I'm definitely not a super heavyweight division. I'm in the 210 division, like that division.
That's a strong division, though. That's like a lot of competition there.
Oh, it's a shit ton. 198 is a retarded competition. It's retarded. Yeah. 198, that weight class, I don't know what's in those motherfuckers' genetics, but that shit is stupid.
Yeah, no,
so I don't get into that weight class. But we had met Mark Henry a while back, and I told him my bench. He did not believe me. He was like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah."
What is your bench?
My best competition bench was 370. At the time, I was 205.
Oh wow! Okay, that's good.
Yeah. So he was just like, he thought I was lying. He was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah." And when he saw it, I was like, "Yeah, I feel proud. Yeah. I'm strong.
I mean, you're Haitian, so it makes sense. You're Haitian, so
it's impressive.
Nah, but that 500 though, you pushing, boy.
I feel every pound of it. It does not feel good, but it does feel good when I'm done.
When I benched 370, I borderline almost tore my pec. I strained it 2 weeks before, and my coaches was like, "You better not bitch out." I was like, "Nah, there's some tiger balm on this bitch. We here."
Got some tiger balm.
I'm old.
No, I know what tiger balm is. I use it all the time.
I threw that shit on. I drank a shit ton of pre-workout.
Yeah.
Took a shit after, and I was good.
I mean, yeah, C4 when that stuff kicks in, you're good to go. Good to go.
Nah, but you said in November. What date in November?
16th. Yeah, November 16th.
The week.
No, it's 2 weeks before WrestleCade.
Yeah. 2 weeks before.
No, but it's the week before Survivor Series.
Yeah, it's the week before. And when's Thanksgiving? The week after.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. Survivor Series still happening this year?
Yeah, they just haven't released what city it's in, so hopefully we get it. Hopefully we get it. Even though I really want to know where Rumble is, but
what'd you say?
Me?
No, Janelle, what'd you say?
No, I said I really want to know where Rumble is. Like at this point, I don't. Survivor Series could be here or not. I'm trying to go to Rumble.
Let's get through the year. And hopefully by next year, we're not on some like everybody gotta get vaccinated. If we don't get vaccinated, y'all gonna be playing concentration camps. But at this point, that's what it's looking like. Like you might end up in separate camps.
Yo, at work, every other call is, "Do you need your vaccination card?" I'm like, "Not yet. Stop calling."
Oh, Muscle Man Malcolm does not live in New York, so we're not going to talk about New York problems.
I mean, but if he wants to come and visit, which he does from time to time for shows, you gotta know.
What you doing for SummerSlam?
Me? I'm not doing anything, honestly. I wanted to go to SummerSlam, but it ain't like that because I start school the 23rd, so like I don't have enough time to get there and back.
I mean, if you want to come to New York, we're doing a viewing party. We're expecting like about 200 people, 250. So you can come up here.
I might do that. I might just do that.
I might get you a little drunk.
The next year, that's why wrestling in the middle of the bar. Okay, that's it.
That's bad gay. Bad gay.
Listen. I'll call it the bar whatever fight from hell. You know, the play on airline
What?
from hell. What that crap is called. You know,
Big
but
meaty men going at each other.
big beefy men, big meaty men. My favorite type of matches. You know, big men going at each other. No homo.
So, by the way, thank you for coming by.
Yes.
Jobber Slam. Can you? What was one of your favorite matches that night?
Gotta be the one with Mr. Grimm, obviously. But outside of that,
Outside of Grimm.
Yeah, outside of that. Gotta be Shane Taylor Promotions versus Prolific. That was my favorite match. Recorded a couple little clips of that, put on YouTube.
I saw.
Yeah. You know, those are my guys. I'm trying to join. They won't let me in, but it's okay. They'll let me in eventually.
Wait, who won't let you in?
Shane Taylor Promotions, Con Moses, they were like, no. And I was like, okay.
Hey, you gotta talk to the big man.
I've talked to him. He said my credit score wasn't high enough.
Yeah. Nigga said what? It's not a 780? Get out of here.
Oh,
That's pretty much what happened. And they said, like, do you know how to make potato salad? And I was like, I honestly can't think of how to make potato salad at this moment. So they kicked me out. I was like, awesome.
Do you know how to make, does everybody know how to make potato salad here?
it's simple. Janelle know how to make it.
I don't.
I don't know how to make it either. I think I'm gonna learn. I think I'm doing it this weekend. Make potato salad.
It's not hard.
It's not.
I never made it before. I want to learn. Maybe me and Muscle Man Malcolm can do a live and we learn how to make potato salad.
Why don't the two of you guys have a wing challenge then? If he comes up,
I mean,
I'll bust Malcolm's ass though. No disrespect.
I mean,
That's
funny.
Right now.
I'll bust your ass, B.
No.
I'll bust your ass, B.
Tap,
Don't be fooled by the 6-pack, B. I'll bust your ass, B. Don't be fooled. No. Don't be fooled. Just because my neck ain't as wide as yours. I'm about to get this.
I'll let you keep that confidence. You can keep that confidence. I'll let you have that.
oh.
Muscle Man Malcolm versus Sir Wilkins, aka Rico 80. Ooh, I'm saying that. Listen, he's undefeated, dogs. Like, he stack them and eat them, just like that, dogs. I'm just saying.
I see a shirt that says that. I stack them and eat them. Mad wild though. It's bad. Like I can't wear it on the streets though. I stack them and eat them.
That's wild. Did you see the shirt that had the fake Roman shirt where it was like, what was it? It's like fuck them, stack them, and then repeat or some shit. It was wild.
Who put that?
It was some wild shit.
It was a meme. It was a meme.
It was, yeah, but it was wild. You was like, whoa. Wait, so since you came to Jobber Slam and everyone's talking about what next year gonna look like, what's a match you would like to see next year at Jobber Slam?
I want to see Mr. Grimm versus Shane Taylor. I think that'd be a really dope match, honestly. Like, it would be a really dope match.
Big meaty men.
Oof.
I'm not gonna say
Grimm
that.
is not even that big no more. Grimm lost some weight, so you can't even say that.
No, he didn't lose some weight, but I'm just saying, like, because Grimm,
he's still meaty.
Yeah, no, Grimm versus Shane Taylor. That's the match. Guaranteed. Everybody would go crazy for that.
So, repeat this again. You want Grimm versus Shane Taylor at Jobber Slam?
Yes, I want the Hitman for Hire,
2.
Mr. Grimm versus the baddest of all time, Shane Taylor.
Where?
At Jobber Slam.
2.
Well.
All right. At Jobber Slam 2, Juice, Shane Taylor versus Mr. Grimm, Hitman for Hire. Ooh, I like that. Jobber Slam 2, Juice. Oof.
Jobber Slam 2, Juice?
Listen, we gotta keep our themes up like a classic like Cutter movies. Jobber Slam 2, paid in full. Come on, V. Come on.
I definitely want the paid in full. Either the paid in full or New Jack City. One or the other.
I want to set it off though. Never mind. It's a different conversation. I like that movie, B. You even know these movies,
No.
This young ass nigga.
By the way,
This young motherfucker on the
Wait,
hot takes.
wait, hold up. He's never seen Set It Off.
No.
Oh,
You
Wait,
never
wait,
seen
wait,
Killer
wait,
Season
wait, wait,
and Jada Pinkett
wait,
Smith
wait, wait,
and
wait,
Kimberly
wait.
Lee? Like,
Wait,
you
wait,
never
wait.
seen the movie?
So
Let me
here's
So,
the
ask
what's your
question.
favorite movie?
Yes, let's hear
I'm
this.
not a movie person, so I'm the wrong person to ask that question. I'm
Really?
not a movie guy.
So what's your favorite shows then?
Favorite show? Shoot. It varies. Right now, I'm big on like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but I'm just chilling.
That's a good
That's
show,
by the
though.
way.
It's a good
Brooklyn
show.
Nine-Nine is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yo, hilarious.
It's hilarious. There's like a new season coming out soon too. I don't know when, but like it's supposed to come out.
I thought they were done after this season.
Yeah, because
Yeah, no, they
No,
filmed season 8.
somebody picked it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's
I don't
gonna be
know. I don't
season
know
8.
if it was like Amazon or Netflix, but somebody picked it up.
I want to say Hulu. I want to say Hulu, but I'm not sure.
Hulu got all the good
Yeah,
shit on there,
something.
B.
Yeah.
All the good shit on
Pretty
Hulu,
sure it's
B.
Hulu.
they got my wife and
Yeah,
kids on now.
Oh, yeah.
But we need to get back to the fact that you don't know classic black movies.
Come on, Muscle.
We are bringing you some
Oh wait,
culture.
so have you seen The Best Man?
What? No, I actually didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Have you seen The Best Man?
No.
All
He's
right,
young. He's 22 years old.
Do you at least see? Do you at least see above the rim?
No, he's not going to see above the rim. Above the rim was
Okay,
only
wait.
kids.
Hold on. Have you ever seen State Property?
No, I'm not a movie person. No, I have not seen it.
He's not going to see any of these movies, and he's young.
Yeah, I do not watch movies like that. So no.
No, it's not. He watches wrestling and he lifts heavy.
Yeah.
That sound like you.
So what's your favorite pay-per-view? Yeah, that actually does sound like you.
Favorite pay-per-view? Over the Limit. Over the Limit. Yo, there's always like at least 2 like match of the year quality matches on those pay-per-views. Always. Punk and Bryan was top tier. What's it called? Cena Batista, that was a good match. No one can tell me otherwise. Shoot, what else? Drew and Kofi, that was a good match. It was like a fatal 4-way. It was Del Rio, Sheamus, Orton, and Jericho for the world title. Solid match.
Okay, that I remember.
Yeah, like Over the Limit has some bank. Mysterio and R-Truth, solid match. Like Over the Limit has some solid matches.
Yo, you really are. Yo, you really are. Yo. Sunset over the
Which
limit.
which one of the big 4 is your favorite?
I mean, Rumble's such an easy one to say, but honestly, I like Survivor Series.
Isn't
When
that?
it's done right, it's the best pay-per-view.
Yeah. When it's done right, it's honestly like the best thing. But like, you know, they tend to mess it up
I
sometimes.
feel like
Like
the
last year.
But the last 2
like,
years.
yeah, but I feel like the greatest stretch of run of Survivor Series was during the original Gresham era. I feel they had the best Survivor Series match, like Stone Cold versus Eric Bischoff, Team Bischoff versus Team Stone Cold. When Randy Orton won Survivor Series and Undertaker came out. Yeah, that Rules Aggression era had some good Survivor Series.
Well, that's because that was the time where they had the split brand. So it was easier to do Survivor Series traditionally.
Yeah. I mean, like, the reason I like Survivor Series, because, like, the first one I ever saw was 2009. It was in D.C. Like, I didn't go to it in person, but I just knew it was in D.C. And that was it had the triple threat for the world title. It was Cena, Shawn, and Triple H. And it was Jericho, Big Show, and Undertaker. And, like, those matches, like, they went off. They were crazy. So, yeah. Wow. And also, it was Team Orton versus Team Kofi that night also. So, I love Kofi. So, you know, had to love it.
Wait, you love Kofi, but you got beef with his man?
Yes, I love Kofi.
He loves Kofi, but doesn't love
I don't have to love Xavier Woods. I can respect Kofi. That's
the
my
same way everybody hates me and Mr. Black, but love Janelle. That's how it works.
No. That's not.
It's the same shit.
Stop it. We all know that it goes like this. From least popular, it's me, then my brother, then you, Janelle. Everybody loves you, Janelle.
Everybody loves Janelle. Everybody hates Sir Wilkins. Everybody wants to be friends with Mr. Black. Yeah. So we'll continue.
So let him spread this propaganda in front of you.
I mean, I have to admit, he is right.
But we'll continue on. So let's have a little fun. Let's ask weird questions. I'm gonna steal this from my good friends at Dirty Heels because we got a special guest on.
Muscle Man, the Special Ed crew. Shout out to them. That's my team. That's my guy.
Muscle Man Malcolm. First question: who do you think you can beat in a wing contest? That's a wrestler.
I mean, you train, right?
Oh. Talking spicy.
Yo, for a nigga to be young, he sure you talk like you got siblings, like
confident.
Nah, only sibling.
Only
child. Yeah, only child.
Are you out here talking spicy like that? You ain't got nobody to back you up.
I
I got somebody that I don't need nobody.
I don't need nobody, bro.
I don't need a big thighs. That's why I think he can stop the world, B. A nigga that's squat 600, you know he got some big ass thighs. I know you don't wear jeans.
No, they rip. They just rip.
Thank you.
Wait, really?
Yeah. My jeans in the thigh area, right?
They rip, yeah.
Yeah, all the time because the thighs be rubbing together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So wait,
what do you wear?
Sweatpants and dress pants.
My God, yes.
Have you ever seen me in jeans in the past 4 years?
No.
Wait, hold up. I'm his brother, so let me really think about this.
The last time I wore jeans was my first year of college.
Yo, it was that, I never see him wear jeans. Like, throughout my life, I see him always wear dress pants, and
Wait,
he wear,
what the fuck do you wear in the winter? Because, don't you be cold?
Yes.
Sweatpants.
But then, what do you wear under those?
Long johns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah. You have to understand, the long johns, whoo, especially like the Under Armour one, like tight to your skin. Come on, B. You can go out there with just a hoodie on and that's it. So yeah.
The regular stuff is not built for people that lift. It's like I can get tops, but then I also have a problem because my waist is smaller than my shoulders.
So wait. So like, there's no store online that's just for people who work out.
No, not really.
But they have
somebody out there.
Malcolm?
Huh?
How tall are you?
I'm like 5'11", 6 foot, kind of like in the middle.
Like you can barely do the big and tall.
Yeah.
You can barely do it because the big and tall is like big and tall.
Yeah, like you gotta be like 6'2" and like 350, and I'm not. So
yeah.
I never. Wow, that's why I haven't seen you wear jeans in a while. Like, yay.
Wow. My thighs are too big.
Yeah, jeans aren't made for thighs for like.
Me too.
This is like this house is not for me. I can't relate. So I wear jeans all the time. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. But all right, cool. Next thing. Give me a triple threat match for the NWA title. Any wrestler from any era. Any three wrestlers from any era. Like, this is your blockbuster match. These three wrestlers are in their prime, and you're going to sell out the Garden. That's fantasy book, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man. Okay, man, that's too on the spot. Okay, obviously Flair. Flair is the easiest to put in there. I want to pick a little after Flair. Let's go with I can't. I was gonna say Undertaker, but he's too gimmick. That's not like NWA stuff. Let's go with Brett. I know it's like around the same time, but whatever.
No.
And then I'm gonna pick someone a little more modern. Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan. That's what I was gonna pick.
Yeah, I like that.
I thought you were gonna say Cena.
Cena's a little too like the NWA title's like a serious thing, and Cena's not really that serious. Like
at all.
Like, I'll put Triple H, but I won't put Cena. Like Triple H is a little more serious than like Cena is.
But you know what,
when he's world champion, when Triple H is world champion, he like dresses up, he carries that world title like this, like a baby and stuff, like cradles it. So yeah, Cena, he just like throws it on his shoulder.
Bobby does that now. Bobby does that.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, Bobby. I mean, I wouldn't put him with Flair and Brett, but you know,
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, that'd be a really weird match.
It'd be a weird match.
I see what you mean though, because with me, when it comes to Cena and like when it comes to big championship matches, I always feel like Cena always put his best foot forward. Like for example, him versus RVD when he came out with his brim low with the title like this, walking through him versus CM Punk, him versus all these other dudes. I always felt that he always put his best foot forward. So, but I understand what you mean though. It's just like it's for like I want to say John Cena's a joke though. He's not. But I see what you mean though. Like,
I don't think Cena's a joke. I just think the NWA title is like such a serious belt that like it needs people that are like a little serious, and like Cena is serious, but like in a goofy way because he makes like stupid jokes.
Like when R-Truth won, he won as Ron Killing.
Yeah, he didn't win as like R-Truth.
So that's kind of like if you needed like an understanding of the difference of character. Like Ron Killings was serious, and he was like, "I'm coming for the title at the time against Ken." But R-Truth right now that we know, and doing that
24/7 I-95,
but
48.
Let me ask you a question: what's up with the lack of brothers holding that title?
The NWA title.
Mm-hmm.
What's the lack with like main event African American wrestlers? Like there should be more. I'm not saying. Yeah, I'm not saying it's like the wrestler's fault at all. I'm saying like how come there's not enough main eventers that are black? Like because there's plenty of talent for it. You just got to put them in there and like let them shine because there's plenty of dudes like Jay Lethal in the right time, which would be like now. Jay Lethal could be a credible NWA champion. Like I keep going back to Lethal a lot because I think he's like that legit. But
he is
Lethal is definitely like that dude. If I was gonna put a world title on like an African American guy, Lethal's my first pick. Easy.
But I understand that 100%. Cool. I see what you mean, but it's just like even when it was over at TNA, there was a credible black wrestler that could have been, a world champion other than R-Truth, such as what's his name, the alpha male, Monty Brown. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Come on, he could have been NWA champion.
I think Bobby would get.
But Monty stopped wrestling though.
Yeah, because he had to take care of his sister kids.
Yeah.
He can still cut one hell of a promo though.
I have a question. Who's better than Jay Lethal or Jonathan Gresham?
No, Lethal without doubt. So like in the form of like actual wrestling, I mean like obviously it's Gresham. Like I mean that would be dumb to say otherwise. But like as far as like an overall presentation on being a wrestler, it's Jay Lethal. He can talk better. Like Gresham is a good talker. I don't want to like disrespect him by saying that, but like Lethal is an overall performer, while Gresham is a really good in-ring wrestler and his honestly really working on like the promo side of it is doing a lot better. But like Lethal has the experience, has the reps, so like he's just an overall better performer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
I agree.
But he's
the best in the ring. But
yeah,
Jay Lethal.
He's definitely
not the biggest fan of him, but he can sure talk.
Mm-hmm. He's that dude.
Sure talk.
So, to take this from our guys from the special ed crew, how would he explain wrestling to an alien?
How would I explain wrestling to an alien?
Yeah.
Oh man, I never thought about that. Oh no, I don't. I would just tell them that it's real, so like they just like it. Combat over belt. I mean, like I would just make it sound like boxing or like UFC, because like without knowing that it's like choreographed or whatever, it's just another form of grappling.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
If you was on death row, you already picked your meal. They asked you to watch one last wrestling match. What would it be?
Melina versus Alicia Fox.
Really?
No, that's a lie.
My face is just like, yo, you lost all credibility, Malcolm. Like, I don't like you no more. I'm like, what?
The last match I would watch, I mean, like, I've watched it like 12 times, like in the last 3 months. So I don't want to say Kofi Mania because I've seen it almost too many times. It would be that for the moment, but I've also watched it just too many times. Okay, so one of my favorite matches of all time, going back to Lethal again, is Lethal versus Strong at Death Before Dishonor 2015, an Iron Man match, 60 minutes. It was good. It was for the television title, not even the world title. It was the first Ring of Honor pay-per-view I went to. I would rewatch that match. I thought it was like the best wrestling I've ever seen in my life.
So that will be your last match you'll watch on Death Row.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it. It was a good match.
Okay. If Vince McMahon came up to you right now, right? He said, give me 3 ideas. Whatever 3 ideas may be, and he has and he said he will run with it. He give you his word. What would be the 3 ideas that you'll give him?
He signs me. One idea. He pays me $1 million. That's the second idea. And then the third idea, he gives me the world title. Like, why would I want someone else to get the credit when I can get it myself? Like, what?
I mean, that's kind of selfish, Malcolm. Like, I mean,
and wrestling is
make it far in the business. Yeah,
you have to be selfish if you want anything. But I want stuff, so I have to be selfish. Now, if you don't want anything, you can be a jobber.
Jobbertears podcast.
Jobbertears podcast. Y'all made events. I'm talking about actual jobbers.
Like, I was like, damn.
Any last questions for Malcolm before we go?
Where can they find you? Where can they find you? Sorry.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube. Muscleman Malcolm's all one word. Make sure you spell Malcolm right. M-A-L. It's on the screen. M-A-L-C-O-L-N. Don't forget the second L. I hate when people don't spell it correctly. Like, it's not hard. It's really. Have you ever looked up Malcolm X? It's literally the same name. Like, it's literally just the same name. Stop spelling it without the second L. But it's on YouTube, Muscleman Malcolm, all one word. You'll find out on social media there. Make sure to subscribe.
This nigga is flagrant. This nigga is flagrant.
I've been dealing with that for like 22 years straight and been spelling it wrong. It gets annoying real quick.
At least people say your name. People just call me something else my whole entire life, but it's okay.
Watkins. They call you Watkins.
Watkins, William, everything but Wilkins. Funny thing about it, once I added Sir in front of it, everybody got my name right.
Wow.
For real?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Listen, my name is simple, Mrblacc. Like, that's it, man.
And people think Sir is my first name.
It's to the point, right? It's to the point where they think Wilkins is his last name.
I'm not gonna lie, I used to think that too. I thought that at first. I really did. I actually thought that.
We appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though. If it was my name, Dave, it would be a great name.
Sir?
Yeah, I mean, like, I really thought it was just a cool name.
Like I'm out here on the streets, people call me Sir. Yo, Sir, what up? Like her. Like, it's joke. No. I'm out here. Yo, Malcolm, man, I had a good time chatting up with you. Thank you for taking time out your busy schedule to come on here. I know you popping in these streets.
Yeah, no, I definitely like that. Being on this podcast was like one of the main things I wanted to do this year. Like, I have like a list written out, and that was definitely, it was up there. It was top 5.
I appreciate that. So you're a funny cat though. If you decide to come up to New York, get your ass whooped and some wings, you are more than welcome to get your ass whooped.
I mean, I guess you just haven't actually like faced anyone that actually wanted to win. Because like if you face me, you're gonna lose. You'd be kind of sad. It's gonna be real sad. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. I love your confidence. I love your confidence.
I love yours too, Malcolm.
We love your confidence.
It's not confidence. It's just me. It's just me.
We love it. But Janelle, take us out.
Please, Mama.
Once again, thank you to the muscle man himself, Malcolm, for joining us. Our apologies for my tardiness. It's raining here in New York, and yeah, I have to come from work. But those that are watching live, you can actually now catch JobberSlam on Title Match Network. They have a free, I think it's 7-day trial that you can sign up for, and you can watch JobberSlam for free. So you can do that now. Once again, thank you, Malcolm, for joining us. We hope to see you soon. You're always welcome up here in New York, anytime, any place. Come and let us know if you need anything. As always, I'm Janelle from HR here with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Black. Hashtag Black Excellence. Hashtag we are out.
Is over, got the hands in motion. If you go with rolling, no need to focus. Traveling states and over oceans, you gotta wait till your coast chosen. Try to have lines outside the show like Harry Potter releases at Barnes and Noble.